Hey guys, today I have another tutorial for you. I'm really excited to share this look I created using 100% drugstore makeup. Yes, we're playing with affordable stuff today, so let's get started. First, as always, I'm going to prime my face. I'm using Rimmel's Fix and Perfect Primer. I actually really love this stuff, you guys. I'm just blending it in with my fingertips. This is going to make your pores look less visible. I'm also going to use Rimmel Shadow Primer. This is the Exaggerate Primer all over my lids, just so that my shadow lasts longer and does not crease. Then we're moving to CoverGirl foundation. And I have to let you guys know I did use all Sigma brushes in this tutorial. They're not drugstore, but they are very affordable. I will have a coupon code in the description box below. So I'm just blending in my foundation, and this stuff is very high coverage. For you that have never tried this, you really do need to blend it in, but it is quite nice. Taking a tan matte brown shadow and an E35 brush, which is just a fluffy tapered brush, I'm going to fan this color all back and forth into the crease, but I'm also taking it a little bit upward, almost right up to that brow bone. Then I'm taking one step darker, same brush, and I'm going to emphasize the outer edge of the crease just a little bit to darken things up. Taking L'Oreal's Perpetual Purple, which is such a gorgeous long-wearing shadow, I'm going to pack this color all over my lid, being really careful to not move above the crease. I want the strongest concentration of color to be at the lash line. I am pressing on 2 coats. I know that sounds weird, but you want to go back for more. You want to lay the color down, go back for a second coating of that purple, and then just ever so slightly buff out the edge using the edge of that shadow brush. And that is the Firm Shader brush. This is really great to pack on color without a lot of fallout. Going back to that same palette, but grabbing the gray shade, we're going to use a firm blender brush, which is the E44 brush, and this is going to allow you to buff color right at the edge of where the purple meets the crease. You can buff back and forth. You don't want it to reach quite as high as the neutral matte brown shade that you laid down first, but you can ever so slightly buff it out. Then we are going to go back with the purple shade again, pressing really close to the lash line. You want to really emphasize this color, make sure that it's still popping through, because we are going to be going in with a lighter shade right on the center of the eye. You could use a silver tone or a straight gold tone. I'm using more of a rose gold. This is Pink Sapphire from L'Oreal. And I'm just pressing this with my fingertip right on the center part of my eye, and then you're going to see that I take my finger that has no product on it whatsoever, and I'm going to blend out the edges. You don't need a brush for this. It's a really beautiful technique to add a lot of drama to the eye, but still keep everything looking really soft. It's also going to emphasize a roundness to the eye. I'm going to curl my lashes, and this will just help your mascara to look even cuter and open your eyes up, and I think this is such an essential step. Then we're going to move to liner, and I'm using Jane Cosmetics liner in black. This is such an incredible liner for $6. It's my go-to lately. I absolutely love it. I am just taking the color really, really close to the lash line. I'm not winging it out. I want to keep my eye shape really round looking for this particular look, and I am just starting at the inner part of my eye and dragging it out. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'm going to make sure that everything looks really even, and I'm going to emphasize the outer edge ever so slightly, adding just a little more color there. I'm going to wipe away any fallout that may have happened while applying my shadow. And then we're going to go on to this Youthful Wear Concealer that is a new favorite of mine. I picked this up during Madness Monday, you guys, and the back of the packaging is all crazy and weird, but this stuff really seems to work. It does not crease, it gives you nice coverage without looking really heavy, and I am able to blend this in with my fingertips. It's quite awesome. And then I am taking a beauty blender just to make sure that everything looks totally natural and completely blended. Taking Sonia Kashuk's Warm Tan Cream Bronzer. Oh my goodness, I forgot how much I absolutely love this product. I am just taking a regular old blush brush, and I am hitting the perimeter of my face. And I'm really going to build up the color on my cheeks. The nice thing with a cream is you are able to blend it and kind of manipulate it how you want. And I'm pressing it on. You see me kind of pressing the color on and not going too much in the hollows of my cheeks. I'm actually going almost underneath them and creating a nice shape to my face. So now I'm blending out the edges. I'm kind of going around where I laid the product down, and it's gonna just make it look like my skin naturally and not like I have a bunch of, you know, fake looking product on my face. Once all your cream products are on your face, then you can move into powder. You want to make sure that you wait to powder your face until you're done with creams and you don't lay a cream on top of powder because that will just make you look cakey. So here I'm just dusting on a little bit of mattifying powder from Rimmel. And then I decided I wanted to contour a little bit on my nose. So I am taking the Airbrush Blender Brush, which is a slim blending brush, which I find to be perfect for applying color to the sides of your nose to slim out a nose. I think it looks really beautiful. It's a nice contouring effect. It adds a nice definition and I think makes your nose look cute if you are into slimming it out. I sometimes like to, and then I just add a little color underneath my lip to make my lips look a little fuller. Now I'm taking blush. Flower Power from Gosh Cosmetics. I am obsessed with it. You guys are probably sick of hearing me talk about it and use it, but it is my day-to-day absolute favorite. Taking Physicians Formula Color Correcting Pebbles, which look like chewed up dinner mints, but it looks beautiful on your face. I'm dragging this down the bridge of the nose and setting my concealer with this while adding a little bit of a creamy glow. This stuff is not shimmery, it's more creamy, which I like. And then New York Color has wowed me yet again. They've disappointed me a little bit lately, but this product is so on point. I love it. This stayed on my lash line all day long, I kid you not. So I just placed that on the inner corners, and then I'm taking a little bit of that purple shade that we used on the lid with a pencil brush and fanning the color back and forth on the outer half. And you see that kind of creates a really interesting definition to the eye. And now I'm just blending out the edges, taking a last look over that everything is blended and perfect. I'm going to add some violet liner to the waterline. I gotta be honest, this was the first time I used this particular shade and I was slightly disappointed. It wore off really quickly, but you know, for the tutorial it looks cute, but I would not recommend this one. I would recommend the black one. Now I'm taking Rimmel's Brow Pencil in Hazel, and this is a really creamy pencil. I actually really like it. The color seemed a little off for me. I think I will try a different shade because this looked a little orangey on me, but it applied beautifully. So I'm doing my typical outline my brow, top, bottom, and then fill it in, and then I take a spoolie and brush it through and kind of repeat the process. And you see that adds such a dramatic difference. If you would like a tutorial on just brows, let me know. I would be happy to do that. And after the brows were done, I did frame them with a little bit of concealer and that pinpoint brush just to really, really close to the actual brow itself frame it, and that gives a nice lifted look. And then because I'm crazy, I decided to warm up the crease just a tiny bit because we were using a lot of cool tones. I wanted to take a brown and just buff it in ever so slightly, and you see it does make a nice impact and warm things up just a little bit. Taking my go-to drugstore mascara, the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Jumbo Mascara. Some people have issues with this, but man, I love this stuff. I think it makes my lashes look really good and full, and I wear contacts and it doesn't seem to irritate my eyes at all. So I'm hitting the top and bottom lashes and just creating a really full look. Now we're on to the wonderful new magical lip gloss from Maybelline. This stuff rocks. I love it. It is so thick but does not feel thick. I mean thick in a good way. It just makes your lips look awesome and it feels really nice and the color is beautiful. And I decided to go for 2 layers. Why not? It looked even prettier in person. And because you guys usually ask what's on my nails, Precious Peacock from New York Color, and voila, we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was something a little bit different from the normal natural look that I've been sporting lately. Let me know what other tutorials you would like to see, and if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys in my next video.